I literally switched to a fucking wired connection. Alright, we should be back up. I think it's still working. Should. Let me double check. No, it basically just started a new. Cool, great. Fuck me.
Yeah, it says it's live here.
Right then. So, angelic woman stuck in the middle, claimed to be Solaris, son of a friend of Elrex. The name of the woman in the thing is named Eleanor Griffith. Saber, you have broken away some stones. Go ahead and make me another strength check along with the barbarian helping you
So
to
I have
clear away shit.
advantage.
Yes, you have advantage. Well, one of you has advantage, or you can both make separate ones.
Yeah, I'll roll that advantage. I think a 24 is nice.
Yes, very much so. So, you definitely open up a nice, good section of pipe that you could probably throw a body into.
Let's ask our leader if this is a good idea before we do it.
Valric is going to make a check. He can't seem to hear you, as he's just gently placing his hand against the field and staring at her.
I tap him on the shoulder.
He'll glance over at you.
I point to the floor. Should we stop them stealing her blood?
It wasn't going to kill her, so sure.
All right.
Based off of
Do
how
your worst,
many,
barbarian.
based off of how many are going from her, it'd probably be quicker to get through this field than anything else.
Well, we have all the time to. I continue clearing off bricks, and we'll break them all down.
Alrighty then. So barbarian, go ahead and give it a nice swing as you start chopping through pipes. What are the rest of you doing?
If you're
No,
willing to Valrak that she's the one maintaining it,
He just gives a gentle nod as if he knew.
wish you had given me the heads up before I cast that particular spell. Any way we can reach her and get her to lower it?
He's gonna try and make a check to see if he can figure out what the fuck has happened to her, and he just continues to stare. He just continues to stare at her.
I guess I could make some checks. It is machinery.
Sure.
Oh, god damn it.
I mean, none of you guys have followed the pipes to their logical end yet, so
Well, is that really a good idea?
up to you.
I think if anything to the logical end might be booby trapped. We're going at an indirect approach. I believe that this direction would be least likely protected by magical traps and whatnot.
Anyone else want to make any checks, or shall I continue?
I
Um,
could. I have Tinker's tools and I have Mason's tools, so.
So you're gonna try and disable some of the piping.
I'm not really sure which one I'll go for. I mean, the brick's already loose, so.
Oh, you can free it up. You can
So,
knock out another pipe if you really needed to.
hmm.
With your tinkerer's tools, you managed to basically take up some of the brick and some mortar and chemical that you whipped together rather swiftly. Or actually, you know what? You already had it made. You were going to use it for whatever. Who cares? Make an excuse. And you essentially seal up the tube, so it stops flowing. It stops flowing outwards, at least.
okay, so
You
make
basically
it stop
you basically
flowing. Is
backed
that a
it
good
up.
idea?
You backed it
Okay,
up, yeah.
okay.
So eventually, if the pressure is high enough, it'll basically explode.
I'm just worried what it'll do to the person in there.
Do-do-do-do. Mono.
I'm not a doctor.
Yes, sir.
Just
What would your
a machinist.
character like to do? As I try to remember the fucker's name.
Kagan.
Kagan, yes. What would you like to do,
Yeah.
Kagan?
I guess I'm looking at the girl. I'm gonna roll an insight check because he's kind of just a bit amazed that he's seeing this.
Sure. Yeah, that's a god. A mortal one, but you are aware that gods do reincarnate from time to time. And if this was their last incarnation, why the church may be so different makes a bit more sense. As for why she's putting up the spell, she appears to be unconscious.
Huh.
Well, at least just barely conscious, and that's why she's keeping up the incantation.
Oh, also, where is Kagan in the room? I don't think my token's down there yet.
It should be.
I don't see him unless. Oh, let me double check the map.
Yeah, right here.
I see.
I just moved you.
I mean, it's just the background's gray too.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. But yeah. That is. God, I didn't expect that. Hmm. So,
Those of you who aren't doing anything at the time being, go ahead and give me a perception check. So that would be Cadiz and Lage.
no, I rolled
And Charles,
just
actually, too.
A perception check, you said?
Double. Yes. Well, actually, no, Lage, you're working. But, yeah, I'll let you. Whatever. Everyone give me a perception check, might as well. I'll just count some of you guys as higher than other.
Yeah, I was just looking for. It's about to ask to see if I could look for other ways to disrupt the spell. Because while I could use counterspell, I don't really want to at this point.
I mean, you could give me an arcane check.
Hang on. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered the same one.
Saber, go ahead and give me another strength check to rip up more bricks. One pipe down. Who knows how many more to go? Cadiz, upon closer inspection, you notice that there are wounds barely keeping themselves closed around her body. Whenever she put up this force field, she was probably being attacked by something. And in her last bits of consciousness, decided to put up the field to keep her wounds from opening.